So a lot of us are learning SQL and would like to be able to use the SQL. So what are some of the platforms? How can I access the database? There's different ways to do it. And here are some samples to make your life much easier and answer that question. Number one, MySQL, for instance. So if I need access to MySQL, you can go down to their website, mysql.com, and search for downloads, and you'll be able to get access to a database within the cloud, depending on the license you look for. You might be able to get it for free, and if you're looking for more features, you might need to pay a little bit more for it. But basically, if you wanted to practice with the flavor of MySQL, assuming maybe you're working at a company or applying for a job that uses MySQL, then that'll be a good place to start by going to mysql.com/downloads and download the version that you'd like to play with. Another example is SQL Server. I would like to download the entire version of SQL Server to my PC. Absolutely. They can search for something called the developer versions. There are different versions of SQL Server, and one of those versions is the developer version, which is absolutely free. So you can download it, simply go to Microsoft.com, or even you can Google it and search for SQL Server developer version, and you'll be able to download it. And then you can download the SSMS for free, which is the SQL Server Management Studio, where right now, in this example, we're querying and executing our SQL statements from. That is if you're looking for the Microsoft SQL Server specifically. If you want to practice your SQL in an Oracle platform, there's multiple ways you could do it. One of the easier ways, depending on the OS that you have, regardless of whether you're using a Mac or Windows platform, is they have what's called a VirtualBox, which is kind of basically a virtualization, like a VMware, that allows you to download it within your PC or your laptop. And then you can download what's called a pre-built developer VM. So it's a system that already has an Oracle database in it with additional features. So you can go in there and download a Linux server that already has Oracle and SQL Plus within it. So you can go in and SQL Developer, which is a GUI interface that allows you to go in there and actually execute your SQL and create your tables and query your tables and create store procedures and a lot more. Now, suppose I'd like to go through a cloud version of things, then absolutely, if you're looking for a Microsoft cloud, you can go to azure.microsoft.com and be able to create an account. In some cases, they're free, depending on how much you want to scale, then you might need to pay after that. But you can access things such as SQL Server databases in there. And of course, they have a pricing model that goes along with it. Now, suppose I want to use the AWS model, which is the Amazon model, then yes, I can create an account with AWS. So go to aws.amazon.com, create an account, and then you can create a virtual machine that has Oracle or SQL Server or a suite of other databases that are out there. So those are all different ways where you can download it and install it to your PC, or you could have it on the cloud, and then the interface, and you're able to execute your SQL statements. With this, we come to the end of this session, and we'd like to thank you for joining us. And also, don't hesitate to visit our website at learnitcoursesonline.com to leave your feedback and reviews. And also look at our events. We have a lot of free sessions, and we'd be more than happy to have you join at any given time, and also sign up with us for our newsletter. Thank you and have a wonderful time.